Kim Gidley, thanks for taking the time. Wow, your freshmen were really impressive this past weekend up at Metro.
They really were. We took our 4 true freshmen, and we haven't really seen them play in 2 years. So we just went on season pretty much the day before we left. So we've been doing some practice, but we haven't seen them play any matches, and it was really a great opportunity to see them compete, to kind of see what they do under pressure. Also, since we hadn't had true practices, sometimes you could say someone practices really well. Do they play the same way they practice? And they really all were a big surprise of they competed. So that was a great privilege to kind of see that, and exciting to know that we can do a lot more than maybe where they're at right now.
You have built a team here that has arguably, people across the nation now, Air Force women's tennis, it's a name that people recognize and they go, this is a team that's good. Does this obviously bodes well for that? You take 4 freshmen and they do really well.
It really does. I think as a culture, like, we want them to know that when they play Air Force tennis, they're going to have to earn everything. And there's also a team that's consistently really good in doubles. And, even that short, brief time, we've worked on some double stuff. And, again, just their coachability and that they were doing the things that we asked them to do. As a coach, you just got to love that.
Now you work them into the lineup because, you have a week off, but then the Bedford Cup, you'll get to see them all play. So is this kind of the time of season where you get to pick your lineup for team play?
Yeah, that's exactly right. We want to see doubles combinations, and the more experience we get. I think that was one of the things that hurt us a little bit last year. We just didn't have that fall, and we're probably one of the few teams in the country that the fall is really the most utilized thing that gets us going in the spring. Other schools in the country, they play all summer long. So we're using the summer as mental toughness, getting us better, physically stronger, mentally stronger through doing jump and survival training and basic training. But now we need to have that experience. We need to have that playing time. And last year our true freshmen towards the end of the season, they were really playing great. But had they had the fall, I think it would have been they would have started off where we ended, and it would have been a different story. So that's why I'm excited about this group right here.
Absolutely. Final question for you. Kind of have a week off before the Bedford Cup. What do you plan to do with your team in preparation for that event?
So one of the things that we do is, from what we see in competition, is how we're going to gear practice. So that was, even though it was the 4 freshmen, we saw the things they did really, really well. But also the areas that we need to work on. So we're going to work on that with the entire team, because it's probably going to be a good indicator of what we need to be prepared for Bedford Cup.
All right, Kim Gidley, have fun training this week. Appreciate your time.
Go Blue.